this is Bonnie, and I'm coming to you today with the little mini series that I have going on with the Beautiful Occasion stamp set. And I told you I was going to do 4 cards with these, and this is my card number 2, and this is using the cowboy boot one that's in there, and this is the card we're going to make today. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to fold our base card in half. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So that's our base card. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use the old ticket punch. I have the old one, the new styles in the catalog. I haven't ordered that one yet. And we're just going to use and punch out all the corners on the white one. And this piece was 5 1/4 by 4. And that's Whisper White, so we can add that one down. Go. Okay. Then the next card, we have some Designer Series paper here, and this is out of the Brights pack, and it's real red. And we're going to do the same thing, the corners on this. And we'll add this one right in there. Oops, you know what? Let me see if I could take this off. I didn't add my string yet. Back up. I think I hadn't pushed too hard. Okay, before we put those 2 layers together, but before we put this layer on there, we want to add our ribbon. So I'm going to sit it upside down. Get my ribbon here. And all I did was I just took a piece of ribbon, put a little adhesive on the back, and I went down, around, and back down again. And I let it crisscross at the bottom a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. And we'll add some more adhesive to this just to make sure that it re-sticks though. And then we'll add this to the base of the card. There, now we want it down there. So there we go. So then, set that aside for a minute. And then I have a piece of Early Espresso, and it is 2.5 by 3.5 piece of cardstock. And we're just going to use the ticket punch on each corner again. Okay, and then I have a piece of Whisper White that is also, that's 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And we're also going to use the ticket punch. Now let's get ready for some stamping. So we're going to take the cowboy boot, and I'm taking soft suede, and I'm just going to stamp up this boot. And then I'm going to center it to the best that I can. So it looks like that. And then I'm taking Early Espresso marker, and I'm going to color the whole boot in. boot all colored in, I just took some linen thread and I flipped the boot over, added some adhesive on the top and bottom, and I'm just going to take and wrap my linen thread around here. And I did it a few times just to kind of give it a little more depth. There we go. And then I'm going to cut another little piece of this. I'm putting it underneath like so. And I'm going to just tie a knot. I'm going to kind of cut the threads. Pull it down a little bit. Trim this one up a little more. So it's right there. Okay. Then I'm going to take some adhesive and add this to the Early Espresso piece. That's right there. Then I will add some to this. That right there. And then I just took another scrap piece of Early Espresso ribbon that I used, the same stuff that I used here. And I am going to just tie a little knot. And then I trimmed it down. And then I just took a little glue dot and I kind of just found a spot that I liked that kind of overlapped good and I stuck it on there. And then the very last thing that I did was I took some of our dazzling detailed cherry cobbler that we have, and this the first one I did, I'll show you, I let it dry overnight and I shake it really good, and then I just kind of outlined the stars in this, so it came out very, very, very nice. Is this nice glitter look, and in the beginning it looks like, you know, it might show through the brown, but this is the one I did and I think it showed up really nice. And I really like this card. So you have to let that dry for a couple hours and then your card is ready to go. So there it is, everybody. There's number 2 from the Beautiful Occasion card. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.